With the latest from the newsroom, I'm Corey Fink. 3 people are in custody in connection with a fire last night at a unit at Essentia Health St. Joseph's Medical Center in Brainerd. About 7 o'clock last night, the Brainerd police and fire personnel were dispatched to a report of a fire alarm at the hospital. While en route to the alarm, it was reported a bed was lit on fire and appeared to be set intentionally to facilitate an escape from a locked unit at the hospital. Police developed additional information about the suspect and learned the suspect and potentially 2 accomplices had fled the area in a vehicle. The information about the suspects and a vehicle description was sent out in a statewide alert. About 11 o'clock last night, authorities learned police in Becker had located the vehicle and 3 occupants were taken into custody without incident. One of the parties involved was identified as 17-year-old juvenile female from Brainerd. She was arrested and taken to a juvenile detention center in Grand Rapids. The 2 other individuals, 18-year-old Reagan Scholand and 24-year-old Jonathan Erickson. Scholand and Erickson were brought to the Sherburne County Jail, where they're awaiting transfer to the Crow Wing County Jail. According to the Sherburne County Sheriff's Office website, Scholand and Erickson are being held on probable cause for arson. This incident will be referred to the Crow Wing County Attorney's Office for review pending formal charges. The investigation is ongoing. Anyone with information, please contact authorities. The Brainerd City Council last night decided to offer the fire chief job to Timothy Holmes of Nisswa. The job offer is contingent of Holmes passing a variety of evaluations prior to taking over. Chip Lowmiller has served as interim fire chief since Kevin Stunnick retired. The council yesterday also officially approved the contract for a new city administrator to Jim Thoreen, who the council offered the job to at their June 8th meeting. A 31-year-old Little Falls woman was injured early Sunday morning when she fell from a golf cart at the Brainerd International Raceway. Amber Newman was taken to the Brainerd Hospital with a head laceration and other injuries. She has since been released. The driver of the golf cart was a 34-year-old man from Randall who was arrested for driving while intoxicated. The accident occurred around 2 a.m. on Sunday. A Crow Wing County jury has found 31-year-old Matthew Mason guilty of aiding and abetting aggravated robbery and being an ineligible person in possession of a firearm. Mason was the confirmed driver by witnesses after reports of a robbery were called into the sheriff's office and interviews were taken. Mason was found with a handgun, marijuana, and a stolen cell phone when the other vehicle was stopped later that night. Mason has 12 prior felony convictions, including motor vehicle theft and controlled substance crimes. A sentencing date for Mason has not been released. Barrett Pet Food Innovations, north of Piers on Highway 25, which produces premium and exotic pet foods, received the 29th Annual Governor's International Trade Award for Agricultural Commodities Processed Food. Lieutenant Governor Tina Smith and Minnesota Trade Office officials presented the award June 4th during a ceremony in St. Paul. Each year, the governor's office recognizes Minnesota companies that have built exceptional global markets and have shown growth in international business during the past 3 years, with the likelihood of continued growth. Barrett Pet Food Innovations was one of 5 Minnesota companies to receive the award this year. That's the latest from the newsroom.